What up, boys? It's the Dean of Rules, and I'm feeling a little kinky today, and I hope you can handle the heat because it's time for
Puff Cakes Fantasy Football Recap.
Week 3 was a week of lost 2021 virginities. We had 3 undefeated teams and 3 winless teams at the start of the week, and we popped some cherries and lost 5 out of our 6 unsullied. Let's get things started with our top scorer this week when Robert Cochran and Sons popped his victory cherry and defeated our commish Child Please 168 to 119. The matchup was our biggest blown load of the week with a 49-point difference between the two. The Bukaki scene included big games from Justin Herbert, DJ Metcalf, Zeke Elliott, Cole Beasley, and the Cleveland defense for Ryan, and helped him jump out to an early lead Sunday. I'm sure you all remember last year when Edgar gave a pity smash to Sam for his first victory of the year. Seems the commish was feeling extra generous this year and gave it up to Ryan a few days earlier than last time. Child Please was one of our undefeated to fall to his knees, so he moves to 2-1, and Ryan improves to 1-2. Chato popped his victory cherry with a 159-121 win over Daddy Shark. Both managers' defenses were balls to the walls this week when Denver put up 29 points for Chato and New Orleans put up 26 points for Daddy Shark. The defense was the only bright spot for KC as only one other player was able to get it up and outperform projections. A.J. Brown going down in the first quarter with an injury, and Dalvin Cook jerking off at home for the week left Daddy Shark with his face buried in the pillow. Chato had big loads from DJ Moore, 20 points, and P. Money Mahomes, 31 points, and cruised to a very comfortable victory. Chato whispered sweet nothings in Casey's ear as he showed who the real daddy is and donkey punched him right out of that undefeated position. Chato gets his first win of the season and climbs the rankings to the number 6 spot and currently has our highest points total. In our final cherry poppin' matchup, Kurt showed he is the real Papa Chubby after that little blue pill kicked in with a late Sunday come from behind victory over Robert 129 to 126. This matchup had the smallest margin of victory this week with less than 4 inches, points separating the two. That's racist Blues load early Sunday morning, and when he was all finished up, Kurt lit a candle, put on some Barry White, and let Justin Jefferson and Lamar Jackson go to work on Robert. Robert tried to get it going again Sunday night, but George Kittle and Robbie Gould couldn't finish and left Robert wanting more. Both now sit at 1-2. Warner before you Falker was ready to give it up after his workhorse CMC went down Thursday night, and Kids was hoping that Roofy was all he needed to take home the win. But after riding the Rams and 70 points from Matt Shaftard and 2 girls, 1 cup, Fred came back strong Sunday and put a bag over Kid's face and pounded his way to victory. Kid took the pounding like a champ, wiped his chin, and said, "Thank you, sir, may I have another," while falling to 1-2. Freddie improves to 2-1. Don't Touch My Chub continued to lay the pipe on his opponents and improved to 3-0 with a dick slap to the face of Wuhan Wild Wings. James was a good little submissive in this BDSM party and had enough points on his bench to win the matchup, but fell to Flip 124 to 103. Flip was throwing fat, stringy loads all over the place, as he even had 4 players on his bench outperform projections. Flip is looking like the Peter North of the league right now, sitting in the number 1 spot. To add insult to the facial James got this week, he also got tag teamed for a Sosa Award. In our final matchup of the week, Sam denied Evans Monday night moves to come from behind with a 27 points from Jalen Hurts and was able to hold on for the victory ride. The 129 to 108 victory wasn't the most impressive performance, but Sam moves out of the power bottom role of last year and improves to 2-1 on the season. Sam filled Evan up and sealed him shut with a big veiny 31-point shot from Devontae Adams. With this week's loss, Evan sits comfortably in the middle of the 1-2 orgy with 6 other teams. I hope y'all are feeling satisfied after this week's recap, and I'll see you next Tuesday.